Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Tom Selly with $5 Funnel and my business partner, Mr. Bill Ebert. We want to talk tonight as we head into our full launch. We want to kind of set people's expectations. You know, man, $5 Funnel has been exploding all over the world. If you've seen, you know, the heat map in your back office, then you know that we're almost every country is represented already. We're just everywhere, guys. And so with all of those people comes you know, the necessity for us to kind of set people's expectations right, because you know we do have some people coming, and we talked about it before, with that lottery mentality where they just want to make a product purchase and kind of sit back and hope for spillover. And we want to kind of talk about, and Bill is the numbers guy. You know, I love working with Bill because Bill is just a straight up mathematician, right? Just a straight up number crunching dude, and the numbers do not lie. So Bill's going to kind of talk to you about what to expect over the next couple of months, because the numbers, ladies and gentlemen, are absolutely incredible, and you're going to love it when you hear from Bill. Go ahead and take it over, buddy.
Thanks, Tom. Hey, everybody. Want to share my screen with you. I hope you can see me okay. I'm going to share my screen. I want to talk to you about the numbers, and I also want to give you a little bit of training, and I want to give you some psychology behind this profession and this business. So it's going to be a little bit of a training call in addition to setting your expectations. We're also going to use some of this because we get a pretty regular question that we want to address during this. You know, some people come in and they say, you know, all I have to do is spend $5 and then that's all I have to do. You know, they're looking for what they're used to are the Ponzi schemes and the scam programs where it's all about money, where you give $5 and somebody else gives $5 and you get overflow, and there's a cycler, and it's just, it doesn't have anything to do with product, it doesn't have anything to do with training, it doesn't have anything to do with a true company and true industry professionals training and learning and teaching in product-based scenario. And this is not what this is. This is not a Ponzi scheme. We actually did a really nice presentation. I'm going to share that with you. You can go back into our YouTube channel and find it. It's illegal pyramids, Ponzi schemes, and money games, and talk about what the difference is between a legitimate company and a Ponzi scheme. And so for people that are coming in and they're thinking that all they have to do is throw $5 at something, and the company or some magic genie downline generator is going to give them money, it's just not going to happen. That's not what this program is about. This is about selling solid products. One of the most valuable products that you need, that this whole entire world and this profession needs, is training and tools to be able to do an online business correctly. We've been doing this for a really long time. We got some solid products for you. And so that's one of the expectations you have to have. You're coming to learn something. You're paying your $5 to get some training and to get some tools to learn how to become someone of influence, to learn to develop a downline of products and happy customers. And so what happens is there's another training that we did just the other day. You're going to see it in your back office. We're going to have archive trainings for leadership training and what it looks like as you start to generate sales. So I want to talk a little bit about how to structure your downline, and then I'm going to show you the magic of $1 million earnings. I'm going to show you how quick you can become a highly successful person, first to full-time, help your people to get to full-time, and then you to make insane amount of money. Let me show you how that works. The first thing you do when you go into your back office, you're going to see that you have this genealogy. And what this is a structure of your customers. The ones that are gray are potential customers, and the ones who have upgraded are your customers. These are now in your funnel. They're purchasing product either at the $5 level, or they're buying $20 training, or they're buying the Pro Leader training. Whatever it is that they're purchasing, you'll see their color institute that they are a customer. Your job, your psychology that you should have, is you want to help as many of these people see the value by just pointing them back to the site. Let the site do all the training, let the site do all the promotion, that all these colors will start to become brighter and brighter. That you're going to get more and more people to come into the system, and your job is to fill things up by helping the people who are not active. After 30 days, this gray guy right here, he's going to disappear, and everybody below him that's a customer is going to move up so that you can take care of your customers. For you to make the most potential income, you need to concern yourself with the individuals who are customers. He comes up to the top, and you see that he's struggling. You want to spend some time with James and help him fill up his legs. Help him get more customers. The same way that you did, you want to teach him how to do the same thing. And what happens is the growth of individuals learning and growing and promoting a service and a site builds for you exponentially. Let me show you what that means. I'm going to show you the magic of the numbers. Now listen carefully. If you do something long enough, a pattern will appear. If you do something or anything long enough, a pattern will appear. Some people call it a batting average. You know, when you do something long enough. And what we've developed is a system that has an average. It has numbers. So here's some expectations for you. Right now, when you generate a lead properly, this is how it works. You say I have 100 people come into your link. 25 of them will become customers. We have pretty close to a 25%. It's actually a little higher than that. 25% of every person that signs up under your link will be a lead. Now, if this happens, if you get 100 people to come in, or you get 1,000 people to look at your link and they're not converting, then you got ripped off. You actually bought some cheap leads. You're going to these cheap penny sites where they're charging you 10 cents a click or 20 cents a click, and then 3,000 people from Bangladesh go hit your website and charge you money for nothing. If you're not converting, it means you're not following our training. You're not doing it correctly, because company-wide, these are the statistics. 100 people join, 25 people will upgrade. Now, this is the magic. You have to think of this. You're not going to make a full-time paycheck with 25 customers paying $5. You just have to realize that your first check is going to be so piddly, you might want to think, I barely made my $5 back. I'm not doing it. What am I doing here? But this is the power of something that's growing this fast. Week number 1, if you didn't add one more person, the way that the company's growing, in every 7 days, it's doubling. So week number 1, you're going to have 50 people, customers who are currently under your legs. Week number 2, you'll have 100, and out of that, 10% of them are now going to be paying $20. You now have 110 people that are builders in your organization, and you're only in week 2. Now you're starting to see a little bit more money, and you're still not doing anything more than taking care of your customers and helping them find more customers. That's the nature of network marketing. That's the nature of affiliate marketing, is you don't have to keep going out and getting 1,000 new customers. That's the hard way of doing it. The easy way of doing it is to get a few and then help them do the same thing. That's the power of our program. And then week number 3 pops along, and then week number 4, and you continue to do the same thing. And these are real numbers. That's what I'm telling you. These are not hype and speculation. This is actually the numbers of conversions that are happening company-wide. There's no reason why this doesn't work for you. And if it isn't working for you, you need to get on our Facebook and ask questions. You need to get on the Skype calls and ask questions. You need to move over to Builder so you can have some more personal contact with us. If you're not seeing conversions, you're doing it wrong, and we know how to teach you how to do it right. So week number 4, week number 8 comes along, and it just continues. The exponential growth has now become so crazy that you can't keep up with it. You have 32,000 people who are at the $99 a month level, and you know, if you've seen the commission plan, how much money that's going to make you. You're only 17 weeks in, and that potential, that 32,000 people paying $99 a month for the leadership training program, will make you retire. You would never have to work again. The amount of money at that level is so crazy. So what you need to start thinking about is not how many people I can stack. I want to stack people this way. I want to stack people that way. It's not about how many people you can stack on your front line, your second line, your third line. It's not about piling a bunch of $5 people in, because it's not the $5 person that's going to make you money. It's this person that's going to make you money. You need to think of this as a real business, as a real product, and a real company where you're going to learn how to become an effective leader. You're going to learn how to effectively train and mentor other people. And at this level, within 11 weeks, if you do things right, you should have those kind of numbers in your back office. You have to think of it low and slow. You have to think of it correctly. You have to train people. These numbers don't even talk about the residual of the people that continue to pay, or the money that you're going to be generated because of all the people that are using the net spend program, or all the other people that are going to be upgrading to higher levels that are going to jump to the next level without waiting for their commissions to reach that level, because they're going to want the higher products. This is just the basics of having 100 people pay the $5 for their product in their back office, and that growing, doubling every single week. So that's the psychology I wanted to talk to you about. You need to start thinking about this as a company, as a business, as a profession, as a product. not as a Ponzi scheme where you're trying to pile a bunch of people in. Because if you think of a company like a Ponzi scheme, or if you thought of a Ponzi scheme like a company, they will not work. The same thinking, the same philosophy, the same core of the motivation of why you do the things you do will cause them to not work. A Ponzi scheme, the scams that are out there, the only way that they work is to go, we call it blow in, blow up, and blow out. You go in, you do 30 days, 60 days, you blow out, and you go to the next one. We're not building that kind of a program. If you try to come in 30 days and blow this thing up, it's not going to work for you. You're going to be disappointed. You're not going to make any money that way. You have to come in and build customers, relationships, sell product. And if you do that, we've built this system for you. If you came in looking for a Ponzi scheme, I would suggest that you quickly get out and go find a Ponzi scheme, because we're not going to help you with that. So I hope that makes sense to you for as far as expectations are concerned. We're here to support you, to train you, to help you build your back office. We're going to be teaching more and more about the core philosophies and what it takes. I've seen so many people go from 0 to hero in 21 days. We can teach you how within 3 weeks to build yourself an organization. It's very simple. A lot of people are already doing it. We got people in here within 1 week already have 50, 60 customers. We can show you what they're doing, and we can show you what we've done in the past. This thing's growing faster than anything I've ever seen before. Hope that makes sense to you. Hope you'll be part of the family and not just come in and make a bunch of noise and try to make some quick money and run back out again. We hope you're here for life. We built a system that is solid. We've been here for a long time. We've been doing this and building this for a long time, and we hope to have you guys as customers for a long, long time. So I'm going to turn it back over to Tom. If he has anything that I missed as far as expectations, keep watching your videos. Be plugged in with us on the YouTube channel, because we're putting out new training and new content all the time for the masses. Go be part of YouTube, because you're going to get all that. So, Tom, back to you.
Thanks, Bill. So, Bill, let me ask you a question. If I just pay $5, how much money will I make?
You will make $0. And we actually do get that question pretty often. If I just pay $5, how much money will I make? Well, if you don't go sell any product, if you don't do something, if you don't learn, if you don't go into your back office and learn what we're teaching, you're not going to make any money. You're not going to be happy.
You know, I just want to encourage you guys. I know a lot of you have been so excited about the potential income with $5 Funnel that many of you still haven't gone and looked or listened to the products. Listen to the network marketing consultant extraordinaire, Mr. Bill Ebert, talk about business building principles. The same knowledge that he shared with me that allowed me to quit my job. And a lot of people say, what does job mean? A lot of us have heard jump out of bed. What's the other one, Bill?
Just over broke.
Just over broke. My favorite is joyless occupational bondage. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to leave your job and you want to be in charge of your time, make a 4, 5, 6 month commitment to doing the work and engaging with people. Network marketing is the greatest industry on planet Earth when it's done right. It's incredible, the money that you can make, but more importantly is the personal development, because network marketing really is a personal development program with a compensation model. And when you plug into the training, you get active on the boards, and you go out and you mix it up with people. It takes 30 seconds to pique someone's interest. You can give them a business card. You can text them a link. You can chat them on Facebook and just send them over to the $5 funnel. When you start doing that, as Bill has already shared with you, the conversions are amazing. The conversions are the highest we've ever seen in our whole careers. And you can cash in on that if you stay the course and you commit to this thing. If you want to make, if you want the income of a millionaire, you've got to have the mindset of a millionaire. And you and I both know millionaires don't just throw some money at something and hope for something good to happen. They plan their work and they work their plan. So that's all we've got. We love you guys. Thank you, Mr. Bill Ebert.
Thanks, Tom. Thanks, everybody.
God bless everyone.